This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. So it's coming up to NAMM 2025, and one of the things that came out at the last NAMM were these expensive Sire guitars. So these Sire guitars, basically, the format is not entirely dissimilar to the cheaper ones, but they kind of upped the specs, and I kind of wanted to look at this in this video because I'm assuming that there's going to be some more interesting guitars maybe coming out this year. And I wanted to see, you know, whether Sire go back to basics or whether they continue down this road. So what Sire did with these, so they're called like the S10. Obviously, you've got an HSS set up here, but we've got Seymour Duncan pickups in there. We've got stainless steel frets. What looks to me to be like a pretty nice burl, poplar burl top. You can see you've got like the transparent edge thing there as well. The fretboard radius is compound as well. And you've got normal Sire locking tuners. I can't remember if this is a proper Gotoh bridge or not, but I'll flash it up on the screen what it is. So basically, if you got yourself like one of the 500 S7 types and put in a set of, you know, Seymour Duncan pickups, or, you know, some aftermarket pickups of your choice, and maybe got a stainless steel fret job, it's that about the same sort of price that you'd end up paying for this. So you've basically hot rodded a Sire S7. So in the end of the day, I just restrung this thing because I wanted to give it another try. It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I think, quite a lot like... It does feel, I like the Sires that I've played in the past, but one thing, these frets are super slinky. There is something about this that I really like that slinky feel. I think the tone is pretty good, but it's getting more towards the side of like the Ibanez AZ or some more modern Fender sort of, where you're getting into the super strat realm, which I guess the Larry Carlton S-types always were about, but for me it doesn't suit me quite as well. So in terms of price, you're competing here with something like a Tokai Gold Star, which I think those would actually get you quite a lot closer to those sort of classic S-type specs. Similar build quality, I'd say, from the Tokai. Maybe you wouldn't have the stainless steel frets and stuff, but I think in other ways there might be some higher quality, but you know, roughly similar. I guess also you've got something like the Yamaha Pacifica, the Indonesian one, which would probably end up being quite similar to this in a lot of ways. That would have the Neve pickups in it. The older Pacificas would have had the Seymour Duncans, and I guess also like the Ibanez AZ, the Indonesian, would have the Ibanez Hyperion pickups. So I think it does stack up quite well with those, but it's more that the older S7, you know, the cheaper models stack up well with those as well, and they're like half the price. So it's kind of an interesting move for me. I'm not necessarily, I wouldn't say blown away by these. The hardcase is actually really nice quality as well, but I just think I find it a little bit difficult to be as impressed by a guitar which is at this sort of price range. I don't know if that's the same for you guys or whether that's just a me thing, but yeah, I was really impressed with a bunch of Sire guitars at the lower prices, and this is a little bit of a step above those, definitely in terms of looks, I think, and with those stainless steel frets and the upgraded electronics. It's just that it actually still kind of feels reminiscent of those other Sires, which were good for the money, really great for the money, but you know, was I expecting this to blow me away a bit more? Jets, I would say, have impressed me a little bit more in terms of stepping above their cheaper models and making something a bit more expensive, but making it feel significantly better. This feels kind of similar. I don't know, I keep saying that. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. The Sire did send me this guitar, so sorry it's not the most flattering video in the world, but I do try to be honest about these things. Let me know your thoughts on it, the looks and all that sort of stuff, or what you would buy in this price range, or if you've tried one of these, what you thought.